The screening of Ministerial nominee Festus Keyamo threw the Nigerian Senate's plenary into a rowdy session after lawmakers could not reach a middle ground on whether to go ahead with Keyamo's screening or not. The developments followed the point of order raised by Senator representing Abia Central, Darlington Nwokocha, who gave reasons why the nominee's screening should not take place. Citing Section 88B of the 1999 Constitution as amended, the senator stated that Keyamo had in the last administration refused to appear before the Senate to explain how the 52 billion naira appropriated for Nigerians was spent. Nwokocha had accused Keyamo of disrespecting the 9th National Assembly.
I'm of the opinion that we hold this down a little bit, and I move a motion that we suspend forthwith this nomination and wait until when this is clear, so that he can freely work in our environment and tell Nigerians, I have perfectly done well because this record has been put straight.
Senate President Godswill Akpabio thereafter subjected the motion to a voice vote, but the lawmakers were divided on the matter. Though a motion was moved and seconded, the senators could not reach a conclusion, forcing the Senate President Godswill Akpabio to ask that they go into a closed-door session for further deliberations.
I do support that this nominee should be stepped down pending when he decides that the National Assembly has that right to inquire into the workings of a minister and his ministry.
Distinguished colleagues, a motion has been moved and seconded that this Senate do resolve into a closed session to iron out some issues of national concern. Those who are in support of this closed session as moved say aye. Those who are against say nay. The ayes have it. The Senate will now revert to a closed session.
The Senate, after returning from the closed-door session, then screened Keyamo.
My apology is without reservation. It's total apology for the misunderstanding that arose between us in my committee at that time at the 9th Assembly. I apologize without reservation. Regarding that program, every single payment, and I insisted to the past president that it must come from the central bank directly to the accounts of the people who were nominated to receive those funds. And so we as ministers, both ministers in the ministry and the head of the agency at that time that we supervised, never saw one kobo.
The lawyer was a former Minister of State for Labor and Productivity and that of the Niger Delta under the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari.